Music legend Neil Young just took a shot directly at Trump, and this one is a bullseye. The Rock and Roll Hall of Famer released a protest song today about Trump's takeover of D.C., and it takes a stab directly at the heart of the issue. I'll try to play for you guys a few snips here and there, as much as copyright will allow. So if anything cuts weirdly, it's probably because something got cut out because of copyright. But either way, we'll dive into the song while taking a look at the updates of Trump's military occupation of D.C. You guys occupy the comment section, drop a like, and subscribe to Really American. Let's just jump right into it. Neil Young has always been an advocate for the people. Chip Franklin did a great video on Neil's previous protest songs. You guys should go check that out afterwards. But it looks like Neil hasn't stopped yet. Here are the lyrics to his new song titled Big Crime.
Don't need no fascist rules. Don't want no fascist schools. Don't want soldiers walking on our street. Got big crime in D.C. at the White House.
Don't need no fascist rules, don't want no fascist schools, don't want no soldiers on our streets. There's big crime in D.C. at the White House. Now, if there's one thing that Americans hate, it's soldiers on our streets. We fought a whole war because of that. Of course, there's even a rarely used amendment to stop soldiers from sleeping in our houses. And the folks of D.C. have been rightly upset about seeing soldiers on their streets. I mean, look at these kids having to walk past armed military members for absolutely no reason.
So do we have 12 or 14 agents out today?
This is ridiculous.
I'd have to agree with that woman shouting at the end of that video. It's ridiculous that those kids should have to shuffle past a bunch of troopers standing around looking for immigrants. The song mostly repeats from here, but here's the last verse. No more money to the fascists, the billionaire fascists. Time to black out the system. No more great again. No more great again. Time to black out the system. There's big crime in D.C. at the White House.
No more money to the fascists, the billionaire fascists. Time to black out the system.
This song is also kind of an advertisement for the Blackout the System economic protest. It's scheduled from September 16th to the 20th, and it's supposed to be a mass blackout. Here are some of the goals and some information so you guys can join in or prepare to participate, because it looks like a serious one. They're calling for no work, no spending, no travel, no projects, no events, no restaurants, and no backing out. This is blackoutthesystem.com for anybody looking for more information. Now, the whole song is clearly about getting fascists out of the White House and ending Trump's military occupation of D.C. Because a military occupation is exactly what it is. I mean, what other words would you use to describe this?
Get her out of here. Get her out of here, he says to a neighbor woken by the commotion.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
The surge of federal law enforcement agents into America's capital has been unprecedented, and their powers are too.
So it's just gone 20 past 7 in the morning. What appears to have happened is that the authorities have pulled over this truck here. They have detained, we think, 3 people from them. They've removed them, put them into these unmarked police vehicles here, and they will be taken away. It's causing a huge amount of upset with the locals here. Have a look.
A masked Gestapo.
Ouch!
Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, get out.
Get out.
They've arrested your co-workers.
Yeah. I have people, but, my partners, they don't.
Detained because they were not able to prove on demand as they went to work whether they are here legally.
These are hardworking people. These people work in our neighborhood. They work in our restaurants. They're our neighbors. They are taking hardworking people away, not criminals.
This is not making our city safe, pulling out workers who are an essential member of our community and being like, oh, that makes D.C. a better place. It doesn't.
Last night, the community in this neighborhood of D.C. stood together in the face of a random ICE police checkpoint, warning others of the danger to the point where the police had to just get up and get out of there.
want them to do it. good Americans or good DC people. Take your sexual assault classes on how not to beat your wife or gay partner, whatever.
And for those who are saying, oh, well, they're only looking for illegal immigrants. If you're a citizen, you have nothing to worry about. Well, look at this. DC police and federal law enforcement conducting another checkpoint at another place in DC. One arrested and many ticketed for expired or missing tags, broken headlights, too much window tint, among other things. This, to me, seems indistinguishable from the police shakedowns that are common in third world countries, where a little tiny infraction can be used as pretense to violate your rights.
And the erosion of civil rights and civil liberties in this country right now is happening at so swift a rate. It is unlike anything we've seen in American history. An administration that is defying federal judges, dismissing the importance of due process, which again, if you refer to the founding of our country, a country founded on the rejection of monarchy, there's a reason that one of the rights enshrined in the Constitution is the right to due process, to stop arbitrary punishment by decree of a king.
The truth is, crime in DC was never so bad that the military needed to be sent in, which is why we're seeing the National Guard turn into the National Gardeners. And you guys know why Trump is doing this, right? He's notorious for not paying his contractors and landscapers. He doesn't want to give any DC locals a contract to clean up public areas and actually beautify DC. So instead, he's just doubling up duties for the National Guard since he's having to already pay them anyway. I mean, I suppose I'd rather see service members beautifying the city than shaking down citizens, but I'd really rather see them back at home at their regular jobs instead of following every whim of a spray-tanned pedophile. Sorry, I got into a little bit of a rant there, but I know that Neil Young slamming Trump over and over again has to hurt the Cankelsaurus Rex, because we know that Trump is a big fan of Neil Young. He said in this 2008 interview with Rolling Stone that he always thought Neil Young had a special voice, that it was perfect and haunting, that he was a terrific guy. Cut to 2022, and Neil Young is suing him for using his songs during the campaign. After that, he turned on the musician, dumping the song from his playlist and claiming that he didn't love it anyway. I swear, this man, he acts like a teenage girl. Maybe that's why he's so attracted to them. If you guys want to stay up to date on the stuff that makes Trump mad, well, then you know where to find it, right here at Really American. I'm Tony Hinderman, and I'll catch you next time.